Good morning, and thanks to all of you who are either on our Zoom call or watching on Facebook Live for participating in this very important event presented by our African American Pastors Alliance. I specifically thank Reverend Fred King as chair for this annual celebration of the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for his hard work in getting everything organized for this special day. Each year at this event, as superintendent of the Bartholomew Consolidated School Corporation, I am provided with the opportunity to say a few words. For those of you who have had to listen to me any of the previous 4 times, I apologize that you have to do so again, but hope that I can provide something in my words that adds some value to the rest of your day and, heck, perhaps lasts even into tomorrow. Last year, as I tend to often do in writing, I turned to music that had been inspired by Dr. King and the civil rights movement of the 1960s to help provide me some insights. I even created a playlist that was shared with several of you. The songs included If I Can Dream by Elvis Presley, 2 songs by U2, MLK and Pride in the Name of Love, Neil Diamond's Dry Your Eyes, Marvin Gaye's Abraham, Martin, and John, Public Enemy's By the Time I Get to Arizona, Common with Will I Am of the Black Eyed Peas singing A Dream, Queen's One Vision, Stevie Wonder's Happy Birthday, Jay-Z's My President is Black, Sly and the Family Stone's Everyday People, Blowin' in the Wind by Bob Dylan, A Change Is Gonna Come, Sam Cooke, Aretha Franklin's cover of Respect, James Brown with Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, and The Sound of Silence from Simon and Garfunkel. This year, I turn to music again, but instead of citing from others, I will share some lyrics that have been bouncing back and forth within this small space between my ears. I speak with the events in Washington resonating in my head and experiencing thoughts and feelings I can't easily shed. It was a tragic day for all of us, a stain on our history, something wholly unexpected, an insurrection we couldn't foresee. Or could we? Because this seemed just like a movie that we had already seen a few times, people making poor decisions, perhaps even committing a few crimes. In our efforts to unite a nation, it is tough with such a political divide. Unfortunate days like this would remind us that the gap is still very wide. Dr. King knew this movie. With efforts to unite, he had seen something like it before, like strong opposition to integration, keeping blacks away from the white school door, and violent reactions to the Freedom Riders, 1961, May 1-4, or a history of suppressed voting so that the white vote meant more. Our history is simply not good when it comes to race and calls to unite. Bad things have happened to good people who have had the courage to stand up and fight. The assassinations of Lincoln, JFK, and Bobby Kennedy come to mind. Individuals who are working hard on something so hard to find. A way to unite our country, bring people together, truly let freedom ring. And no one worked harder at that than Reverend Martin Luther King. With his efforts leading to a bad thing happening on April 4, 68. But his dream lives on and reminds us that it is not ever too late. So, as I reflect on the events of January 6 and compare to today, one that allows us to pause and gather strength from the words of MLK, I recognize that his dream lives on through the concerted efforts of you and me. Otherwise, our failure to act results in a repeating history, the continual playing of a movie we don't want to see. Until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream, we won't be satisfied with the way things are, because I still have a dream. That dream proclaims, my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. If America is to be a great nation, this must become true, that freedom means the same to each of us, to me and to you. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain in Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. Let it ring, let it ring, let it ring. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to share this morning.